How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another Madden NFL 25 franchise video. We're back here with the Cowboys, our next NFC team that we're going to be using in today's video. 5 seasons, injuries on, not meant to be realistic. If we say name wrong, we say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just here for some fun and bag on EA. And just, obviously play with the Cowboys. So if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Comment down below some more videos or socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. Also, if you forget the rules, they're also down there too. Okay, let's get on to the game. Great, so let's take a look here at the Cowboys. And we are starting for the preseason, so we're pretending that the first few weeks of the NFL have not started. So we'll pretend that the Cowboys are not 1-2. So yeah, we've got Dak as our QB. That makes sense there. Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowdle, and Deuce Vaughn. Top 3 backs. Fullback, we've got Hunter, Luke Gay, CD Lamb with Cooks and Tolbert. Top 3 receivers. Tight end, Jake Ferguson. Left tackle, we've got Tyler Guyton. Tyler Smith, left guard. Center is Cooper. We've got Zach Martin as our right guard, right tackle, Terrence Steele. Left end is going to be DeMarcus Lawrence. Sam Williams, right end, although he's hurt right now. Osa is going to be our defensive tackle. Then we have left outside linebacker, Micah Parsons. Eric Hendricks there, your middle linebacker. Right outside linebacker, even Clark. Trevon Diggs, Deron Bland, Jordan Lewis, top 3 corners. Free safety is Malik Hooker. Strong safety is Donovan Wilson. Also, Bell's up there, too. It's pretty good. Brandon Aubrey kicking. Punting is Brian Anger, who is not angered at all. I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look here at the draft pick situation. We have a lot of cap room, by the way, so we can improve this team. And I feel like, we don't have our picks. Our 7th round pick this year, but I think, we should try to make a couple trades since we have a little bit of room to play around with. We can get ourselves a really good player now. Usually the Cowboys do well in the sim, so I feel like even if I don't do any moves right now, the team will be pretty good. But let's take a look and see if we can improve this team before hitting the sim. All right, a done deal here. Kendricks, 3 firsts and 2 seconds. Going over to the Steelers, we're getting Patrick Queen as well as Alex Highsmith, so we get ourselves some upgrade at those linebacker spots. And a couple 5th and 7th round picks as well this year. Just recuperate some draft capital. I mean, this team's going to be good, so I think we're okay. Let's just simulate and see how well we do. I'm excited. And as expected, we're 5-1 right now, which is pretty good. We got, look at that, Sunday night prime time. That's the 49ers. You can see the rankings there. Our defense has been excellent. Offensively, we've been all right, not too bad. We are 5-1 right now, best record in the NFC. Let's hope it stays that way. So let's take a look here at the stats to see who's playing well and who's not. So Dak is doing all right, I guess. 11 TDs, 7 receptions. Could be a better ratio, but 71% completion percentage, 102.4 passer rating, 1,540 yards. Zeke Elliott, 422, 6 TDs, 101 from Dak. That's pretty much about it there on the rush. Receiving-wise, 507 and 5 from Jalen Tolbert. Jake Ferguson, 355 and 1. Cooks, 281 and 2 TDs and 264 and 2 from CD Lamb. And we got our sacks, 5 from Steele, 2 from Guyton, and a few guys with 1 sack allowed. Overall, not too bad. In terms of defense, Patrick Queen, 36 tackles. Donovan Wilson, 31. A couple guys here, 25, 23 from Lawrence, 22 from Diggs, 21 from Hooker and Parsons. And it just dips down from there. Sacks, 8 from Lawrence. Osa, 3.5. 2.5 from Parsons. 2 from Nealand. Highsmith, 1. And a couple guys with a half sack there. And interceptions, 5 as a team. Hooker with 2 and a few guys with 1. Aubrey's kicking. Anger's punting. Your kick and your punt return. I'm going to take a look at contracts to see who needs to be re-upped. I don't know how much money we're going to have in cap, by the way. We have a little bit. I mean, I like to keep Lawrence around. He's a little expensive, but Osa, Zach Martin's got to be re-signed. Okay, this is what you guys here want to keep. You guys have some options. And again, we'll obviously restructure. So I think probably my biggest priority is keeping Zach Martin around. So we're going to throw him a contract like so. I'd hope he accepts that. It's a great deal. But he's not ready to say yes. He'll say yes in the offseason. I guess Lawrence, we could try to offer him one. The only problem is he wants too much money. So we'll go with some other guys that are maybe just a little bit cheaper. Like, say, Osa. And that should work. And then we can always restructure when needed. Cooks, same thing. We'll throw him one as well. I guess that's fine. That should work. And again, we'll restructure. And that's all I can offer. So, all right. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for me. Let's head on to the postseason where we should be able to, well, be in the postseason. All right. And, well, we are in the postseason. It doesn't look like it, but we are. Because we got ourselves the bye. So we will automatically be in the divisional, which is a nice start to the first season for your Cowboys. Now let's take a look here at the stats. Who played well and who didn't. So Dak Prescott, great season. 4,419 yards, 34 TDs, 15 interceptions at a 71% clip, 107.7 passer rating. Rush-wise, Elliott, 1,145 yards, 15 TDs. That's pretty good. 397.5 from Prescott. Rico, 115.4. Receiving-wise, Tolbert, my top receiver, 1,221 yards and 11 TDs. CeeDee Lamb, 991.6. Ferguson, 874.4. 869.12 from Brandon Cooks. Blocking. Steele, 14 sacks allowed. That's a lot. 7 from Guyton, 4 from Cooper, 2 from Smith, and a couple guys here with 1. So we did level out sacks, but that's what it is. Tackles, Patrick Queen, 108. Donovan Wilson at 85. A couple guys for 67, 68 from Parsons. 64 from Diggs. Bell with 61, 60 from Lawrence. Hooker, 53, 43 from Osa. Kalen Carson, 41. It just dips from there. And DeMarcus Lawrence, 13.5 sacks, lead the team. Osa with 9.5, 6.5 from Parsons. Nealon with 3, 2.5 from Highsmith. Jordan Lewis, 2, 1.5 from Patrick Queen. A couple guys with 1.5 sack there from DeMarvion Overshown. We are the Overshown family. Interesting. Diggs, 4 interceptions. Few guys with 2 and several guys with 1. You have your kicking, your punting, your kick, and your punt return. All right. So let's go to the divisional because we are in the divisional. Did we see the team rankings? Well, there they are if you didn't see them. 3rd, 8th, 9th, 14th, 8th. So our defense was pretty good. Very good. And our offense was great. So hopefully it stays that way in the playoffs. So we have the Packers in the divisional. You can see their rankings compared to ours. They are a good offensive team. Very good offensive team. Not too great defensively. I'd say we have the advantage over them in defense. We have the advantage over them in 5 or 6 categories, except for rush yards. So, let's see if we can beat them and go to the conference championship. So, divisional. Let's see what will happen in Dallas. We're hopping onto the Super Sim. We're fast forwarding to the end of the game. So, first blood will go to Green Bay. They're up 7-0. And going to the second quarter, we're going to be down 14-0. We make it 14-7. Can't get a stop. We're down 14. Now going to be down 24-7 in the second half. Now 24-14. We are going to only be down by 3. We get a stop. Can we take the lead? No, we can't. We're down 6. We take the lead here. Ooh, it's a close one. 4th and 1. 2-minute warning. This is a big drive here. Obviously, it's 4th and 1. They're going for it. They're not going to punt. Get a stop here. We actually got a big stop right there. So they turned the ball over on downs. Big stop from the Cowboys. So now with 1:57 to go, we are in field goal range, which is good. And we're just going to try to get to, if we get to the end zone, that'd be great. Timeout there. Green Bay's got to burn all their timeouts. So, 1:52, we are at the 17-yard line. And we're going to get shut down there. 2nd and 13. Again, we're going to just run it. They'll call another timeout that we can burn some clock. I don't think we're going to get the first down, but that's okay. Let's see. Elliott gets shut down again. No gain. And that was Green Bay's final timeout. So now the clock will basically run down because we're not going to get the first down here. So you can get a little bit closer. 4th and 11, 2 yards. And that's it. So we're going to run the clock down. Let's take a 4-point lead. And we take a 4-point lead. Okay. So big defensive play. I mean, you know, we did our job. Defense definitely did their job. Offense, you know, puts us up by 4 points. So they need to score a touchdown. Now the defense just has to play one more set of downs here. So that's a great stop. 21-yard line. 58 seconds to go. They got to go 79 yards. If they go 79 yards, I guess it's fair play to them. But, you know, we really don't want them to do that. So hopefully our defense can get a stop here. That is going to be a good stop there. It's a first down. Clock's going to run, though. Remember, they don't have any timeouts. Let's see if our defense can break through. And we do. Shout out to our defense. That's going to be game right there. Pretty much. No huddle. 15 seconds. Clock is running. Can we do it one more time? Oh, not quite. And they're going to get out of bounds there. They get a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 10. 9 seconds to go. Clock stops ticking. I mean, this is it. They got to get to the end zone here. See if our defense can break through. Close. They're going to throw it out of play. 4th and 10. Now, 4 seconds. This is the game right here. And if we can get the stop, we go to the conference championship. Can we do it? He's launching. Ooh. Good D. And there is... Why are they cheering? Did they catch that? I don't know why they were cheering. Anyways, we won. And shout out to the boys. Got the job done. Going to the conference championship in the first season. Dak. 3 TDs, 264 yards, 6.545 complete percentage. Yeah, Jordan Love was solid, but not solid enough as we got the win. Shout out to our defense, by the way, getting the big 4th down stop right there. I don't know why they ran it. I feel like they should have thrown it, but that's just me. All right, we got our division rivals in the Philadelphia Eagles in the conference championship. You can see their rankings compared to ours. Their offense is elite. Our defense is pretty good. Their defense isn't very elite, so we have a great offense and a great defense. So hopefully we can beat them and go to the Super Bowl in our first season. Hopefully. Oh, Cowboys, man, against the Eagles. AT&T Stadium. We're trying to win this game to go to the Super Bowl in our first season. Can we do it? Let's find out. First blood will go to them. We tied up 7-7. They're going to take a 10-7 lead into the second quarter. We're going to make it 14-10. They're going to take the lead 17-14. And going to the second half, we're going to be down 10, it looks like. Well, down 7, actually. Tied it up there. They're going to they take the 3-point lead. We get a 4-point lead there. Now, we're going to keep it fast. We're going to score again. We do score. Field goal. All right. 2nd and 4. 3rd and inches. There. Now, the Eagles are down by 7. They're going to need a touchdown here, and they're going to get it. All right. So they tied the game. We have all 3 timeouts. They have all 3 timeouts. We're going to have the ball, so we have a chance to win it. So extra points up, and it is good. So kickoff, let's see where we'll be. Tie game. Let's see. The kickoff is going to take us. Ooh, that's a good return right there. Really good return. 41-yard line. That is an excellent return. Okay, so we're at the 41-yard line, so we don't have to go too far. Let's see what we could do here. Minute 27. We're in a very good position. Dak finds Lamb. First down. We call a timeout. Minute 23. Not sure why we called a timeout, but we did. It's fine, I guess. Yep, another first down. And Eagles going to burn a timeout there. So we're pretty much set in field goal range. This is good. So let's try to see if we can get a little bit closer. We will. And that's a timeout there. 2nd and 5. We have 2 timeouts. They have 1 left, so they're going to use their final timeout. We get a first down, and that's their final timeout. So minute 9 seconds. They have no timeouts. We're in excellent position to score. Thank you, Dak, for screaming in in my controller. No gain there on that, but that's okay. 2nd and 10. Clock's going to run a little bit. See if we can get a little bit of a gain here. Looks like we will get a 4-yard gain, so that's nice. 3rd and 6. Clock continues to tick down. Can we get a first? Ooh, just short. Okay, 4th and 1. That's fine. That's it. I mean, we basically won the game. So here we go. Aubrey's just got to make this kick. The field goal is up, and it is good. We're going to the Super Bowl. So Dallas, first season, Super Bowl bound. Let's go. That is what we needed. Oh, well, actually, technically, we have to get a stop here. There was 1 second left on the clock, but... okay. Okay, we're actually not Super Bowl bound. Hold on a minute. I don't want to jinx myself. Okay, we're Super Bowl bound. There we go. Okay, now we're Super Bowl bound. So there we go. We win the NFC Championship in our first season. And Dallas is going to the Super Bowl. Who are we going to take it on? I just hope it's not the Chiefs or the Ravens, but it probably is. Or the Bills. I didn't even look at the playoff picture. I should have, but I didn't. But yeah, shout out to the boys. Got the job done. Let's see if we can finish the deal. It is the Chiefs. Okay. Team I didn't want to face, but here we are. We're playing against them. You can see their rankings for ours. We actually have better rankings than they do. We have the better defense. They have the better offense. They have the better overall advantage. So we'll see what happens against the Chiefs. Super Sim time. I'll see you there. Okay. Let me get this straight. Super Sim. We're jumping forward. End of the game. First blood. We'll go to the Chiefs. They're up 7-0. We tied up 7-7 in the second quarter. We're down 7. We tied up. They're going to take the lead again. No, they're not. We take the lead, actually, 21-14. They get a field goal. We go up 11. We go up 8. We go up 15. Oh, yes. We're going to go normal speed here. 3rd and 12. 7-yard rush, 4th and 6. We kick a field goal. We're going to go up 18 right here. Okay, never mind. We're not going to kick a field goal there. Okay, we kick a field goal there. All right, we're up 18. We're up 18. We're going to win the Super Bowl, looks like. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like we've got it. We're going normal speed, 20-yard reception there. And, ooh, wow. 2 big receptions for the Chiefs, and they just easily scored a touchdown. But they're still down 11. Onside kick recovered by Dallas. 1st and 10, 2-yard rush. Negative 2-yard rush, 1st and 10. Elliott's... What are we doing? Okay, 3rd and 8. Oh my gosh, we suck. Okay, touchback there. 1st and 10. I guess with a minute 9 second we can hop in. 54 seconds. I mean, we're up 11. They have no timeout. Well, they have 1 timeout. Clock is ticking. We've got it in the bag. Ooh, yeah, not quite there. Good defense. Yeah, 44 seconds, 2nd and 10. So this would be the first team that won the Super Bowl in the first season. This would be the first team. Cowboys might even make the playoffs this year, honestly. The way they've been playing, I don't know, but we'll see. Good catch. That was a great catch. Travis Gussi. Okay, anyways. 37 seconds. They called their final timeout. Mahomes looking, finds a man. Not that it matters, because that is going to be the game. They got to score here and then get an onside kick recovery, which I've never seen before in EA, but they're actually going to get it. That was good D. You're lucky you released it. 12 seconds. Waste a lot of clock, but 12 seconds. Mahomes looking. Oh, he's screwed. And that's it. That's a sack right there, and that's going to end the game. Your Cowboys win the Super Bowl in the first season. Made one little trade. Didn't even sign anybody to pick up for the season. So I knew this team is very good in the sim engine. And, yep, we get ourselves a Super Bowl in our first season. Now, can we win? I want to see if this is going to be the first team that can win more than one. I don't think I've had a team that won more than one. so far in Madden NFL 25. So hopefully we can get them to win again. We've got 4 more seasons to go. So shout out to the guys. Dak had a good game and beautiful. Love it. All right, let's look at the Super Bowl and season recap there. Jalen Tolbert was the Super Bowl MVP. That's awesome to see. NFL MVP was Mahomes, Gene Morris, Coach of the Year, Rasheed Rice, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year was Greg Russo, Keon Coleman, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Braden Fisk, Defensive Rookie of the Year. All right, let's head on to the off-season. All right, so let's see how many of these guys we can bring back and keep on the team. We do have an option here with Tyler Smith, so we're going to accept his 5th year. I'd like to keep Lawrence around. I'd like to keep Zach Martin around. I don't know where Zach Martin is. Zach Martin is not around. Did he retire? He didn't retire, right? I have no idea if he retired or not. I'd have to check, but let me manage my roster. I mean, he's not here, so I don't know where he is. All right, so we'll just sign who we can sign and restructure who we can restructure. Because if he is in free agency, it's possible that he is going to be there. We'll just do what we need to do. So Lawrence, we got him. We're just going to negotiate contracts for the rest of these guys here. I had to restructure first, so let me do that, and then we'll get on the free agency. All right, so a little bit of money. I did get back most of the guys I wanted to get back. Is Zach Martin a free agent? He is not. Okay, so he just retired. I might pick up Nick Chubb. I know we have Elliott. I'm not opposed to getting Nick Chubb to add to my team. I feel like that would be a good pickup. And then I need to get a right guard to replace Zach Martin, since there's really he retired. So yeah, I guess we'll see who's out there in the market, try to add some talent to the team, and then go on to next season and try to see if we can repeat. All right, let's look at the free agency recap here, because I'm curious to see. Well, I'm excited to show you guys who we got. So we obviously got Nick Chubb. That's a big pickup for us right there to improve the offense. Ryan Stonehouse, new punter. Mecole Hardman, another wide receiver. And we got Trey Turner, right guard, to kind of fill in for Zach Martin, who was really good. So it's kind of a loss, but at the same time, not much to really do there. So yeah, we'll show you guys who we draft. We don't have that first round pick, so I'll show you the draft recap. And we'll go on to the next season. Show you guys the recap here. Then we're going to head on to the second season, try to see if we can defend our Super Bowl. So not too much in the draft, but we did get a few pieces, a couple receivers, a couple backs, tight end, defensive tackle, linebacker, and a strong safety. Just to name a few stuff. All right, yeah, let's head on to the second season and try to defend our title. Second season here, let's look at the roster for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a great team right here, very great team. So Dak is our starting QB, of course. Nick Chubb, Elliott, and Vaughn, your halfbacks. We've got fullback Antoine Beckett, our new starting guy. We still have Hunter, but might end up waiving him. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Mecole Hardman. Super Bowl MVP Jalen Torbert's not even in the top 3. It's all good, though. All good. Tight end Jake Ferguson's hurt right now. Left tackle got Tyler Guyton. Tyler Smith left guard center is Cooper. Right guard will be Trey Turner. Right tackle Terrence Steele. Left end will be DeMarcus Lawrence. Nealon's our right end. Defensive tackle is still Osa. Then we have left outside linebacker, of course, Micah Parsons. Patrick Queen, middle linebacker. Right outside linebacker, we got Alex Highsmith. Corners, Diggs, Bland, and Lewis. So that's cool to see. Carson's up there too. He might take over. And then free safety, hooker. Strong safety will be Marquise Bell. And kicking is Aubrey. Punting will be Stonehouse. Third, fourth, fifth, seventh. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So we might look to make a couple trades at the midseason point. Who knows? Or maybe even now if we look at the improved team. I might just make it now. Honestly, why not, right? We might as well. What do we have here for right guards? Trey Turner's fine. It's just like if I can get something better or it's a different position. We'll look around in the market and see if there's anybody out there. Like I said, I'll dangle those picks just to see if we can add a talented piece to this team. Yeah, we'll throw a couple third round picks in there. Let's see what we can get. Done deal here with the Commanders. We're getting Armstrong, 5th and 6th round pick for 2/3, and Williams. So slight upgrade at that right end spot for our team, and a couple extra picks this year. Lower picks, but works for me. Let's advance on. I'll see you guys at the midseason point. We should be pretty good again. All right, so we're at the midseason point. Sitting at 4-3. It's okay. It's not too bad. We're tied with the Eagles, NFC East. So we're doing all right. You see the rankings. Defensively, some mishaps there. We're getting up a lot of yards per game, but overall, we've been a solid team. Nothing too crazy to write home about. But let's look at the stats here on the season for the players. And Dak's been pretty good. 1,535 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 69% completion percentage, of course, at a 109.1 passer rating. Chubb, 492, 5 TDs, 210 and 4 from Dak. Elliott, 110 and 2 for the rush. Receiving wise, 402 and 3 from Brandon Cooks. Jalen Tolbert, 282 and 5. CD Lamb, 268 and 2. 339 and 3 there from Ferguson. And Hardman, 162 and 3. So it looks like Tolbert is wide receiver number 3. Very nice. Sacks allowed, 5 from Cooper. Got him with 3. A few guys with 1. Tackles, Queen with 53. Hooker with 34. 31 from Lawrence. Diggs, 29. 28 from Lewis. 27 from Alex. Donovan Wilson, 25. 23 from Bland. Bell with 21. Dips from there. Couple guys, 19. 11 there from Carson. Sacks, 3 from Osa. Lawrence and Parsons, 2 apiece. 1 from Armstrong and a couple guys with half sack. Interceptions, 2 from Lewis and a bunch of guys with 1. There's your kicking. There's your punting. Kick and punt return. All right. So, obviously, not making any moves. This is the team. How are we on cap? Probably very over it. Yes. Parsons, got to keep him. Now, I wasn't able to restructure CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott because of the extensions that they got this season. So, wasn't able to restructure them, or last season, rather. So, I think this year I'll be able to do that, and we should have enough money then to obviously re-sign Parsons. Got to re-sign Ferguson, Bland. So, some guys here. Anyone on options? Mozzie Smith, the only one with an option. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, obviously there's some talent here they want to keep around. Parsons being the biggest one. Can't lose him. Wouldn't want to lose him for the world. All right, so let's just see how we do the rest of the season. We should be able to make the playoffs. Not sure if we'll win the NFC this year, but a wild card would be nice. All right, so we did make the playoffs, and we have Green Bay again in the wild card. This time they're the home team, so we're going to Lambeau. You can see the rankings so far. Not too bad. That's where the advantage over them. So we're going to hop onto the Super Sim. Before we do, though, and by the way, the Eagles got the bye this year. 12-5. It would have been 12-5 when we got the bye. Who knows? But it's unfortunate. Would have been nice to get it again, but that's all right. Dak, how did we do? We did pretty good. 3,967 yards, 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions at a 69% complete percentage, and a 111.1 passer rating. Rush-wise, Chubb, 1,144 yards, 12 TDs, 451 and 7 from Dak. Elliott, 312 and 4. Pretty good. 896 yards there from CeeDee Lamb, 7 TDs, 872 and 7 from Cooks. Ferguson, 794 and 7, 531 and 8 from Tolbert. Hardman, 49 and 5. Love it. I love it. Blocking, 8 sacks allowed from Tyler. Cooper with 5, as well as Terrence Steele. Trey with 4, Smith with 3, and 1 from TJ. Tackles, Queen, 117, lead the team by a lot. 77 there from Lawrence. 76 from Diggs. Hooker, 74, 62 from Highsmith. Lewis with 60. A couple guys here at 59, 55 there from Bland. 52 from Donovan Wilson. 46 from Osa and a dips from there. Got sacks, 16 from Lawrence, 11 from Osa, 10.5 from Parsons. Alex Highsmith, 4, 3 from Armstrong. A couple guys with 1.5 sack there from Deron Bland. Interception, Jordan Lewis with 5, 4 from Diggs, 3 from Queen, and a bunch of guys with 1. There's your kicking, your punting, kick and punt return. I gotta stop doing my neck. I keep doing that with my neck. I know. It hurts. I don't know. I gotta get a new chair too. I feel this chair is so uncomfortable. I want a camera so that way I can just look this way. I feel like I'm having to look there to look in the camera. I gotta tilt a little bit, so just I don't know. I need a camera that's like right there, and I will get that. Believe me when I tell you, I will get it. But for now, webcam's gonna have to do. So let's just see how this squad does. I will advance to the Super Sim, and hopefully you can advance to Divisional. All right, here we are. Super Sim time. It should be fun. Let's super sim to the end of the game. That's exactly what we want to do. So can we win against Green Bay? We are the away team. We will score first. Nope, they will. 7-0, second quarter. They're up 10-0 now. And we're going to make it 10-7. Going to the second half, we're going to be down 10. We score first. They score again. It's 20-14. Now we're down 9. We do score there. We're down 2. We go normal speed here, 2nd and 5. We need to get some stops. Okay, that's a good stop there. 3:18, 2nd and 12. That's not a good stop. 2:36. 1st and goal, 4-yard rush, 2nd and 6. 3rd and 2. Can we get a stop? Okay, 4th and 2. So you kick a field goal. All right, so we have a chance to win this game. Minute 31, we're hopping in. 5 is what we're down by. So we need a touchdown. So let's see if we can get it. It's a decent block. Okay, okay, 31-yard line. It's fine. It's not a problem. So we're at the 31-yard line, minute 25 now and counting. Let's see what Dak can do. Dak's going to get sacked, so that's not good. Clock continues to run. We have 1 timeout left, so now we went back 7 yards. And okay, 3rd and 13. Clock continues to dip and run. We need to get a first down here. Okay, touchdown. Perfect. And who was that? Cole Hardman. That's huge. Shout out to Dak. Get ourselves a touchdown. 36 seconds. Dak clutches it. Which, I don't know. It's EA. Is that realistic? All right. Yeah, McCole Hardman. We got him. All right, so 2-point conversion. Let's see if we can get it. That way, if they get a field goal, they can't win the game. We have to convert here on this 2-pointer. 2-point conversion. Can we do so? Dak does convert. Okay, so at best, we win. At worst, we lose. Middle ground would be if they get a field goal here. So hopefully we can prevent that from happening. So with 32 seconds to 22-yard line. So they're gonna have to go a bit of a ways away. They have all three timeouts though, which is in their favor. It's a good stop there. So 29 seconds. They get a 6-yard gain. Yeah, that's the thing that's in their favors. They have their timeouts to use. So let's see what we can do here. Love finds an open man. They call a timeout. 25 seconds to go. They still gotta get up. They still gotta go like 20-something yards though, which they just did. All right, that's their final timeout. They're gonna kick a field goal here. So we have a chance to then get into field goal range and win the game with 20 seconds. 19, 18. Oh, they missed. No, they didn't. Okay, I thought they missed. All right, we might be going to overtime. 16 seconds. We have 1 timeout left, so we could, we could do something here. We'll take the knee. Good, okay. 30-yard line. You can get in the field goal range here. We have 1 timeout left. You can get in the field goal range. Let's get a good pass. Not bad. Okay, call timeout. Call timeout. Okay, we called the timeout 10 seconds. Okay, Aubrey, a deep field goal right here. Short. I feel like we could have ran one more play and got a little bit closer. I really wish we ran one more play. Oh, no. Okay, well, they're not going to score there, but... Okay, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So now we're going to jump forward. We're going to go normal speed here and see what happens. So now we're in overtime. 3rd and 10. Like, big sack, 4th and 16. Touchback. All right, 1st and 10 here. -1 yard, okay. 5-yard rush, 3rd and 5. Big reception there. First and 10. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Third and 3. 18-yard reception. We're going to hop in. All right. I think if we score here, we win, right? I believe so. Well, Dak's going to run it. I don't mind it. That's a first down. Great job, Dak. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if we win it here. We'll see. Excuse me. I want to win it. First and 10. What do we got, Dak? Dak's running it again. I don't hate it. So second and goal. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Okay, I love it. Can you get there? Oh, I can't get there. It's unfortunate. Okay, third and goal. I mean, if we have to settle for a field goal, we'll settle for a field goal. I'm totally fine with that. But let's see. Dak. Throw it away. Okay. All right, so field goal. Easy one. This one Aubrey will make. They call a timeout. I think this is game right here, right? If he makes this field goal, we win the game. Because they had the ball to start. And they turned it over. So, I mean, I think this is game. Yep. There we go. That's game. Right? Yep. There we go. Yeah, it was game. So, there we go. We got our field goal. Won the game. Clutched out in overtime. Let's head on to the divisional. Shout out to the guys. Dak. Solid performance. Detroit Lions. You can see their rankings compared to ours. We have the advantage over them in 4 out of 6 categories. We have the talent advantage. Equal on offense. Better on defense. They have a losing record. I don't see why we don't win this game. Here we go. We have ourselves a divisional matchup here. And granted, we are the home team. We don't want to take this team for granted. We want to put them to sleep early. 7-0, they tie it up. We're going to take a lead there, 14-7, now 21-7, now 28-7. There we go. Good start. Good first half. 20-14, get a stop. We do get a stop. They're going to score again, 28-21. Oh, they tied this game up. Oh my gosh, they took the lead. Oh, that's bad. That is so bad. How do we blow the lead right there? I mean, we tied it, but who the hell cares? I mean, it's a minute 6 seconds, and you guys are on defense, so this is very bad. This is very bad. Minute 1 second. You cannot let them get in the field goal range because you're going to lose the game. All 3 timeouts. It's all about playing great defense. Okay, they get out of bounds second and 4. You don't have to use a timeout. What I would like is to get ourselves 2 stops. Well, 3 stops because they're not going to punt. I don't think they punt. Well, they're going to get a first down here, looks like. And then some. Nope, great D. 3rd and 4. Okay, that looked like it was going to be something. That was great D right there. That was great defense. 3rd and 4. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. There we go. Let's do it again. We got ourselves a sack, 4-11. They got a punt. They've got a punt. Okay. I said let's not take this team for granted. We fell asleep in the second half, but now we've woken up a little bit. They punt the ball. It's not really a strong punt, but we're not going to get too much of a return out of it. Okay, 39 seconds. That's fine. 45-yard line. We are in good shape. We're in good shape. Let's just get like 20 yards and win this football game. 2 timeouts left. Dak, what do we got? Nice. There we go. Call a timeout. 34 seconds. There's Cooks. Try to see if we can get a little bit closer if possible. And, ooh, we got a good block there. We are going to get very, very close. And no timeout called. We're going to kick this field goal. Okay, we're going to kick this field goal. Timeout right here. We're going to take the lead. Hopefully make it. It's a fairly routine field goal. And we go up 3 in the divisional. Very nice. Okay. 5 seconds to go. It's probably going to be a touchback. Yep. Okay. 5 seconds. They have 1 play. One play. No, they don't. 1 sec. Ah, man, I wish you just... You're so lucky he got rid of it, man. So lucky. Alright, so now they have one more play. Oh, do it again. Do it again. Oh, we were close, but it doesn't matter. Great D. Okay, so we woke up there at the end of the game. We woke up, and we're going back to the NFC Conference Championship. We woke up because Detroit almost beat us there. A little bit concerned, but we got out of it. We escaped. So shout out to the guys for getting the job done. But the job's not finished. Conference Championship time. We have a rematch here with the Eagles, NFC Conference Championship. They have the advantage on offense. We have the advantage on defense. We're overall better. They have a better record. They have the home field advantage. We have more of the categories than they do. So it should be fun. Should be fun. Very fun matchup right here. Let's see what happens. I'm going to hop onto the Super Sim. Can we get to our second straight Super Bowl? Let's find out. Okay, here we are in the Super Sim. We're fast forwarding to the end of the game. First blood, we'll go to the Eagles. They're up 3-0 on a field goal. We get a stop. Second quarter, we're going to go up 7-3. They're going to go up, no, it's going to be 7-6. We're going to make it 14-6 going to the second half. 14-6, now 21-6, now 21-13. Can we score here? No, we can't. Fourth quarter, they're going to score and tie this game up. We're going normal. Oh, I didn't want to go slow. Whoops. That was an accident. I meant to go normal speed, not slow. Okay, well, we get a first down. Okay. Got a boy Chubb. Alright. I'm exiting. We'll go normal speed. Fast forward to the end of the game. Okay. First and 10, 3-yard rush. Second and 7. 8-yard rush, first down, 5-18. 5-yard rush, second and 5. Incomplete pass, third and 5. And that's really frustrating. And a fucking missed field goal. Ah, man. Ah, man. That's great. Third and 12. Okay, 4th and 7. They're gonna take the lead. I mean, like, why are we doing stupid stuff? Okay, so we're only down. I mean, listen, we're only down 3. They missed field goal. Okay, they missed field goal. Okay, we're only down 3. Minute 26. We have 2 timeouts left. I mean, we could take the lead. Ideally, that would be what we would want. Score a touchdown, but we could also tie this game up. Plenty of time. Not the best return, but it is what it is. 27-yard line, minute 22. Yeah, it's fine. It's doable. It's very doable. If we have to go to overtime, we have to go to overtime. But that is a little frustrating there, that was. Up. Dak. 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 What are we doing? Guys, where's my O-line? O-line. Good catch. Minute 13, 3rd and 6. Clock is under a minute now. We have to get a first down. We do. Okay, can we get out of bounds? I think we did. 50 seconds. Okay, didn't have to use a timeout. Let's get a little bit closer. Or take the lead. I mean, that works for me too. All right, great. We get closer. 2nd and 4. We're in field goal range. But again, Aubrey, I want to get him closer than the 44-yard line. Especially considering we missed the 59 yards. So honestly, no. Let's get closer. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. And we still have not used a timeout yet, so that's great. We still have 2 timeouts. So 36-yard line, Dak. What do we have here? What are we gonna run? Okay, I don't hate it. Can we get a block? We don't, but we get out of bounds. 35 seconds, 2nd and 2. Once again, not having to use a timeout. We're actually playing the sideline very well. That's great. Timeout. Okay, 31 seconds. 1st and 10. We're in a good spot here. Not quite at goal, technically. Okay, 2nd and 10. That scared me a little bit, that pass. I felt like that was in the air too long. You got 1 timeout left. Yeah, punch that thing. Okay, timeout. 3rd and 7. Okay. Probably just going to go for the field goal. Yeah, 4th and 6, 1 yard gain. Yep, all right, it's field goal. They're going to call a timeout. Okay. So we'll tie this game up at least. We'll tie this game up. Aubrey, do not miss this. Okay. 4 seconds left. Tie game. And my guess is they're going to take a touchback and then just try to go 1 play. Yep. And we're probably going to go to overtime. And then we're going to then skip ahead a little bit. That'll be that. Let's see what we can do here. It's got a long video so far, I gotta tell you. Ooh, maybe a sack? Oh, that's deep. That's it. Alright, well. End of regulation, we're exiting this thing. Let's see what will happen. Hopefully it lets me exit on time. Or do I have to sit through the overtime crap? I have to sit through the overtime crap. I do not care. 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 Please. Please. Okay. Great. Okay, we like to receive. Eagles defend left. Alright, let's jump forward to the end of the game. So we're going to go slow to normal. Alright. Touchback there from Bates. Alright, here's what's going to happen. 1st and 10, already a bad start. Yep, horrible. Alright, we're going to lose this football game. 4th and 8. Yeah, we lost. 3rd and 2. Second and 6. Penalty. Let's go. Dallas specialty. 2nd and 4. Can we get a stop? We do get a stop there. 3rd and 4. Need to get a big 4th down stop. We don't. All right, yeah, this game's over. This game's over. I think this game is over. Yeah, they're just going to get a field goal and they win. So we're not going to go to the Super Bowl for the 2nd straight year unless we get a sack here. Even then. Oh, no, that's it. Oh, my God, it's a pick. I gotta shut up. Let's go, Diggs. Let's go, Diggs. When I'm negative, things turn positive. When I'm positive, things turn negative. That's why I'm negative. I hate that picture though, but that was beautiful. So, what a pick from Diggs. Love it. And we're now back in this football game. This is great. So hopefully our offensive drive could be better here. Didn't like that pass from Dak. 2nd and 10. Come on. I want to get back to the Super Bowl. Can we do it? 3rd and 6. Okay. Well, so far our offense is crummy. It's like college football. College football. So, great defensive play wasted. So, that's it. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. I don't even want to watch it normal. I don't even watch it slow speed. I just don't care. Like, we lost. I'm not watching my offense. 1st and 10. 2nd and 5. Yep, 1st down. 1 yard rush, 2nd and 9. 3rd and 3. Yep, game's over. 4 yard rush, 2nd and 6. 8 yard rush, yep, game's over. Game is over. Field goal. Well, Way to go, guys. Way to ruin a very good Trayvon Diggs interception by having one of the most egregious scoring drives I've ever seen in my life. But luckily we got a Super Bowl in our first season, because if we didn't, oh my goodness, I would have ripped a new one. Alright. All good. We still have 3 more seasons. I want to still win another one, but obviously this year is not the year. Oh, Eagles lost to the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen, NFL MVP. Doug Peterson, Coach of the Year. Josh Allen was also Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Jermaine Pratt. Carson Beck, Browns. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie, Everett Olsen, Rams. All right, off-season time. All right, negotiations. Right now, all I can do is accept the option on Mozzie Smith, and that's it. Everybody else here is unable to be re-signed right now. But I think I can restructure contracts now, right? Yep. So CeeDee Lamb I can reconstructure, as well as restructuring Dax. So that's going to free up a lot of money. So let me free up some money, try to re-sign some of these guys back onto the Cowboys. All right, so I have a choice between Clark and Parsons to franchise tag. So it looks like I'm losing Clark. Obviously, I'm franchising Parsons, so that's fine with me. I'm not going to have enough money then in free agency, which is fine. Would have been nice to have some money, because I already renegotiated contracts, so it's unfortunate. So we're going to be losing some guys, but I think we'll be okay. I'll restructure who I can just to see if there is any possible way that we can free up cap space, but my guess is it's unlikely that that will happen. Yeah, it looks like we're not gonna have any money. We'd have to we'd have to make some trades, and I'm not going to do that. I don't think. So that puts that to bed. All right, I mean, I'm curious to see what free agents would be out there, but obviously we can't sign anybody. I feel like I'm going to be missing someone on my team. Obviously, right now I don't have a free safety. Andrews, okay, I mean, there's some okay pieces. What free safeties are out there? Ah, yes. Okay, so I guess we'll have to figure out a free safety situation. And, I mean, obviously, like I said, right now we can't sign anybody, so this is going to be the team pretty much. I'll take a look at picks. Maybe we can try to get some more picks this year to fill out the rest of the roster with rookies. That'd probably be the way to go. All right, a done deal here. 5th, 4th, 7th, a first-round pick in 2028, a 6th, and a 6th rounder this year. We're getting the Bengals 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 2 7th-round picks. All right, here is the draft recap for those that are curious. We got ourselves some wide receivers. I could not get ourselves a good free safety, so I just didn't get one, unfortunately, in the draft, but this is who we ended up drafting. We could try to see if we can maybe trade for one or sign one at the cheap. I don't think we'll have the money, so the game will probably just autofill one out for me. So let's see what happens in our 3rd season. I'll show you guys the roster, and we'll go on from. All right, here it is, the team for the 3rd season. Still a good team, obviously. Dak Prescott, still our starting quarterback. Chubb, Vaughn, Johnson, so no more Elliott. He's gone. I think he retired. Beckett and Farrell, fullbacks. Wide receivers, Lamb, Hardman, and Tolbert. Jake Ferguson, tight end. Tyler's going to be our left tackle. Left guard is Tyler Smith. And Tyler Guyton, by the way. Cooper is our center. Turner is our right guard. Right tackle, Terrence Steele. Left end's DeMarcus Lawrence still. We have Marshawn Nealon, right end. Osa, defensive tackle. Parsons, left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, Patrick Queen. Right outside linebacker, Alex Highsmith. Corners, Diggs, Bland, Carson. Top 3 corners. Bates is up there too. Don't forget it. No free safety. Strong safety, Marquise Bell. Kicking is Aubrey. Punting is Stonehouse. And again, I'm over the cap, so I don't think I can sign a free safety. Yeah, strong safety right now is Parson. Should have Carson be the free safety. But let's see. If I go to free safeties, any free safety. I mean, Nick Cross would be okay, but the problem is I can't sign him. So I'm over the cap. I mean, I guess you could try to trade for one, but the only problem is then I have to trade somebody with a big contract that will free up cap room for me to make a move. Because like I said, we're at 7.45 over. So I don't know who that would be. I mean, it'd have to be Dak Prescott. Even then, Dak Prescott doesn't do that. It'd have to be someone on a one-year deal that's making a lot of money. And there really doesn't seem to be anyone on that one-year deal other than Tyler Smith. And even then, that doesn't work. So we're just going to have to keep the team as is and see what happens in this third season. I mean, we're going to be good, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, we are at 5-2 at the mid-season point. Let's take a look at the stats and see how we are playing. I mean, we're playing pretty good. Obviously, we're 5-2, right? So Prescott, not too bad from Dak. 1,567 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 66% completion percentage, 105.3 passer rating. This Alex Overeem is backing him up. It's cool to see. Rush-wise, Chubb. 415 and 4 TDs, 134 more from Dak. Deuce, 41 rush. Davidson, 41 rush as well. CDs, our top receiver, 513, 1 TD, 412 and 1 from Hardman. Ferguson, 383, 5 TDs, 272 and 6 from Tolbert. Blocking, we've got a few guys with 2 sacks allowed, a couple guys with 1, 8 sacks allowed as a team. That's pretty good so far through 7 games or so. Patrick Queen, 46 tackles, 31 from Lawrence. Bell with 29, 27 from Carson, 26 from Diggs, 25 from Bland. Highsmith, 23, 19 there from Parsons. Dips down from there, a couple guys at 18. 40 from Jones. 9 sacks from Lawrence, 2.5 from Parsons, 2 from Osa, 1.5 from Alex. Marshawn Nealon, 1, a couple guys with a half sack. Interceptions, few guys with 2, and several guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. Looking just like that. Let's see the team. Team stats. So the team rankings, Giants are 5-2 as well. You see the standings. Packers 6-1. Yeah, you can see the team rankings there. We're pretty solid. Worst category is 17th with the opponent passer, but everything else for top 10 in, so that's great. I'll see if we beat the Eagles. But yeah, let's advance on to the playoffs. I feel like we should be able to make it. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Our matchup here against the Lions. Before we get on to that, let's look at the stats for the season. As you can see, Dak had a nice year, 480 yards, 42 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 69% completion percentage, 114.5 passer rating. Nick Chubb, 899 TDs, 349 from Dak. Davidson, 137 and 1. Hardman, 1,250 yards, 11 TDs on the receiving end, 1,001 and 10 from Jake Ferguson. CD Lamb, 928 and 6, 909 and 12 there from Jalen Tolbert. Pretty cool stuff. In terms of blocking, sacks, 6 from Cooper. Tyler Smith with 5, 3 from Tyler Guyton, and a few guys with 2. The defense, we have 120 tackles there from Patrick Queen, 78 from Bell, 77 from Bland, 70 from Kalen Carson, 65 from Lawrence, 59 from Parsons, Brandon Jones with 56, 53 from Marist, Liu Fao, Highsmith 47, Osa with 44, 43 from Diggs. Very nice stuff. In terms of sacks, 19.5 for DeMarcus Lawrence, 10.5 from Parsons, 9 from Osa, 5 from Highsmith, Queen with 2, as well as Nealon. A couple guys 1, a couple guys a half sack. Interceptions, 4 from Queen, 3 from Diggs, a couple guys 2, and a few guys with 1, or several guys with 1, I guess. Kicking, punting, kicking, punt return, looking just like that. Pretty nice. Okay, you might be wondering about the team stats, and I'm going to show you the team stats. So let's look. So we go to the team stats here. See where we have the advantage over the Lions. It's pretty dead even there on those rankings. Well, maybe not dead even, but, you know, I think we're the better team. We're the home team. Let's see if we can win and advance to the divisional again. See you there. All right, here we go. Wild card is here. Let's take a look and hop on to the Super Sim, jump forward to the end of the game right now. So first blood will go to us. We're up 3-0. Lions take the lead in the second quarter. They're going to go up 14-3. We're going to make it 14-10. Second half, we're down 4, now down 11, now down 5, now down 8. Fourth quarter, and we're going to lose this football game, it looks like. Yep, we lost this football game. 31-16. We kind of embarrassed ourselves a little bit. All right. Well, can't win them all, I guess. So shout out to Electronic Arts Sports Sim Engine. 31-16. Cowboys played terrible. Dak. Oof. 1 TD, 260 yards, 61% complete percentage. Got outplayed by Jared Goff. Our defense was not great either. Not good. Bills win the Super Bowl against the Lions. Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP. We had Jordan Love, NFL MVP. Mike McDaniel, Coach of the Year. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year was DeMarcus Lawrence, so it's cool, but doesn't matter when you lose in a wild card. Mitchell Richardson, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year was Zaire Thompson. Packers, Saints, respectively. All right, let's head on to the fourth season. Head on to re-sign players, and hopefully we can free up some cap because we're way over. All right, who is up for negotiation? We got 9 players. Got to re-sign Parsons, Smith, Queen, Guyton, Deuce Vaughn. Okay, I mean, kind of dips after that, but all right. Obviously, we do have some talented players. We got to try to re-sign them. Now, I don't know how much money we're gonna have. That could have been the beginning. This could be the beginning of the end, honestly. Who knows? But let's take a look at the team salaries. I'm gonna see if I can restructure some contracts. I think Dak could free up some good money. All right, let's see if we can free up some good money here. All right, no easy way to say this, but we're losing some players in free agency right here. Yeah, there's really no way to say this, but I mean, Tyler Guyton's got a 5th-year option, so that's fine, and that works for me. But I'm probably gonna lose some talent. Team salaries. Let's take a look. Is Dak not on my team anymore? No, he is. He is. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, is he not here? I did try to restructure contracts, but again, like I feel like I'm sort of just out of money regardless. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'll show you guys who we keep and who is going to unfortunately be off my team. All right, I got a franchise tag Parsons, so say bye-bye to Patrick Queen. He's now off my team, unfortunately. So, losing all these other guys here, too. But Patrick Queen's the biggest loss. It's going to be tough, but that's essentially what happens when you run out of space. So, we'll see what happens with the rest of the squad. I'll see you guys at the draft. Maybe I'll have some picks, and I'll show you the recap. If I don't have any picks or don't get any picks, then we'll just see you guys at the fourth season. All right, done deal here with the Bears. 3rd, 4th, 2 5ths, and a 6th this year for a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th in 2028. 2nd, 5th, 6th round pick from the Vikings for a 6th, 7th, 1st, and 2nd. 4th, 5th, 6th round pick this year from the Raiders. Trading away 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th in 2029. So that's it for me. We'll show you guys the draft recap. We have a lot more picks. So we'll just round up the team of rookies and see what happens in this 4th season. So here is the draft recap. I'll show you guys the players we got. So we got some good players here. Sim's a really good wide receiver. We got another center in Bobby Flynn. So those are guys that can make some impacts, perhaps this season, if not next season. So we saw the rest of the picks there. Let's advance on to the 4th season. I feel like our team should still be good this year. But again, I don't know if we're a Super Bowl team anymore at this point. But Dak Prescott is still our quarterback. Halfback Chubb, Johnson, Davidson. Top 3 guys. Beckett, fullback. We got CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Tolbert, Mecole Hardman. Top 3 receivers. And tight end Jake Ferguson. Left tackle, we've got Tyler Guyton. Tyler Smith, left guard. Center is Cooper. Right guard is Nazir Mollard. Terrence Steele, right tackle. Left end's going to be Deion Young. Right end's going to be Nealand. Osa, defensive tackle, because, yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence retired. Left outside linebacker, Parsons. Middle linebacker, Marist. Right outside linebacker, Alex Highsmith. Corners, Diggs, Bland, and Carson. Top 3 guys. Free safety, nobody. Strong safety, Marquise Bell. And kicking is Aubrey. Punting is Stonehouse. So that's our team. Is it good? Yes. Is it good enough to win a Super Bowl? That remains to be seen. We go to the improved team. I mean, there's not much I can realistically do. Strong safety, obviously. You can pick up Edmonds, but like I said, I'm over the cap. Way over the cap. So this is the squad. I'll see you guys at the mid-season point. Like I said, I feel like we'll be pretty good, but only to find out is to sim. Okay, the team's great. 6-1. Lost to the Falcons. Would have been nice to beat them. We'd be 7-0 right now, but unfortunately we're not. 6-1 is still good, though. Can't be mad about that. Number 1 in the NFC. Let's take a look at the stats. It'd be nice if we can get a bye this season, but we'll see what happens. Dak Prescott, great season. 1,879 yards, 18 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 76% completion percentage, 126.8 passer rating. It's beautiful. Chubb, 368, 3 TDs, 161 and 4 from Dak, 56 from Davidson. Receivers, Hardman, 566, 11 TDs already. That's great. 425 and 3 from Tolbert. Ferguson, 311 and 1, 258 and 1 from CeeDee Lamb. Sims up there, 150 and 1, so he's making an impact, which is very good. Sacks allowed, couple guys 2, couple guys 1, only 6 sacks, so our lines are doing great. Maris with 46 tackles, 35 from Parsons. Bland, 32, 31 from Carson. Marquise Bell with 27, couple guys here with 24, 23 from Alex Highsmith. Dawson with 22, 19 from Diggs, 14 from Smith. Diggs from there. Parsons, 9 sacks, 5.5 from Osa, 1.5 from Mozzie Smith, 1 from Crowley, and a couple guys with a half sack. 5 interceptions from Diggs, Marist, and Bland, 2 sacks apiece, 2 interceptions apiece, and a bunch of guys with 1 interception. And then you have your kicking and punting, and your kick and punt return, and that is all she wrote. Team rankings. Let's go there and look. First in offensive points per game, 3rd in pass yards, 16th in rush, 10th in opponent's points per game, 20th in pass yards, so could be better at that, and best defending against the rush. And we're playing the Eagles this week, so let's see if we can beat them. Before we do that, though, we do have no money, and obviously Parsons, Cooper's going to be free agent, Mozzie Smith, Alex Highsmith, Carson, Nealon, Hardman, Marist, so there are some guys, there might be more, Stonehouse. So if we're going to win it one more time this video, I feel like this would be the season to do so. So let's advance on and see if we can win the NFC and get ourselves a bye in the playoffs. Okay, bad news. We didn't even make the playoffs. 10-7 is not even good enough to make the playoffs. We sucked in the second half of the season, and we missed out. We missed out. We were 6-1 and went 4-6 the rest of the way. And we honestly were, I mean, we didn't suck per se. We weren't great. But 10-7 and we couldn't make the playoffs is pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, yeah. I mean, 49ers made it. We couldn't make it, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucks. Well, that's unfortunate, because that means I don't think that next year we're going to make it either, because I feel like the cap room's going to only just get worse. I think Dak got hurt, and that's probably why. Yeah, he missed 3 games. So that also didn't help that we had some injuries. Dak's getting up there in age. This would have been our best season to win again, because next year I don't see that happening. Chubb, yeah, there's Prescott. Davidson on the rush, so you can see. Tolbert, yeah, CeeDee Lamb missed 5 games. Sims missed a couple. So, I mean, yeah, there were some nagging injuries that occurred and caused us to miss. Some guys to miss some time. And that's essentially what happened. And why we missed the playoffs. You can see there the tackle leaders on defense. I'm not sure to read all of them through, honestly. I'm a little tired at this point. You guys can kind of see it. Just going through fast. Parsons, 15 sacks lead the team, so that's cool to see. Interception leaders, you can see right there. Did we have any guys that missed games as well on defense? Yep, Alex Highsmith missed 4 games. So, again, a lot of guys that, you know, you would want to see them play. Like, unfortunately, just it didn't work out because guys got injured. Not saying that we would have won, but we would have made the playoffs, obviously, if guys were healthy. So, nevertheless, I guess let's just advance on to the 5th and final season, see who wins the Super Bowl. And if we have cap space, let's try to see if we can keep some guys around. If we don't, then it's just going to be a year where we suck. Our defense was pretty porous to end off the season. Let's view the recap. It was the Browns losing to the Saints. The Saints win. Marshawn Lattimore, Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes was the NFL MVP. Roger Hughes, Coach of the Year for the Saints. Amari Cooper, Offensive Player of the Year. Packers, Defensive Player of the Year was Quentin Williams, Jets. Steven Turner, Quarterback, Buccaneers. And Josh Haynes, Chargers, Offensive, Defensive Rookies of the Years, respectively. Let's head on to the fifth and final season. And, just try to stay afloat. All right, well, we're way over the cap. And we have guys that need to be restructured. But here's the thing. And here's the problem. A lot of the guys that I would want to restructure to make a ton of money are now on one-year deals, so I can't restructure them. Like Dak Prescott, for example, can't restructure him. CeeDee Lamb or Diggs. I am most likely going to be losing out on a lot of players. So, like I said, I can't restructure you. I can't restructure a lot of these guys. So the problem that is going to arise is that if we didn't make the playoffs this year, why the hell would we make it next year, which is this upcoming season, where we're going to be losing most of our guys? I don't know. But it's funny. We made one small move in the first season, or I wouldn't say small, it was actually a fairly big move, and got us all the way to the Super Bowl. Then we lost in the championship game, in a game that we probably should have won. And then, yeah, I can't restructure. That's a waste of my time. So we're just losing all these guys. But, yeah, and then obviously third season, not great. And then fourth season, we got hurt after having a great start. And then obviously I was going to expect us, if we won this second Super Bowl, I'd be like, all right, we were going to lose out. But now it's just, we're screwed. So all these guys are leaving. All these guys are gone. I mean, losing Parsons is going to really suck. Yeah. So that is not much I can do. There really isn't anything I can do to free up money. So this is just going to be the team. It's going to be terrible. This fifth and final season. This would be like where if I was going to do a rebuild, the Cowboys would be one of the first teams to do because they're going to suck. This is where the new era. Like we got them over the hump. They've been vying for being in the playoffs, and now we got them to the Super Bowl in the first season. They won. They were still competitive, and then they kind of tapered off a little bit. And now this is the year where it's like, all right, full house next year. We're tanking, So new era of Cowboy football, because this one is over. I'm just curious to show you guys free agency. It's obviously great players here, like Parsons, for example. We couldn't re-sign. So, okay, let's head on to the draft. I'll try to see if I can get some picks for this year, just to round up the team. But, yeah, this team's going to stink. All right, a done deal here with the Saints getting their first and third round pick this year for a first and second in 2030. Since the video will be over by that point, it won't really matter too much. Third and a sixth round pick from the Browns for a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 2030. Probably could have got more picks there, but, it just was like whatever. So, yeah, let's just see what we get in the draft. And that's pretty much about it. We just head on to the fifth and final season after. All right, let's recap here. Show you guys who we picked up in the draft. Nothing crazy, but we got ourselves a right end first round pick that we traded for. A couple third rounds. We got a cornerback and some tackles. That's pretty much it. Let's head on to the fifth and final season, where I expect us to be pretty bad. The final season. Here is the team. Here is the roster. It's obviously not looking great. As great as it has. Dak Prescott's obviously getting up there in age. Halfbacks Johnson, Chubb, Davidson, Beckett, fullback. He's improved as well. CeeDee Lamb's still around. Sims, Tolbert, still showing some promise. Ferguson, 89 overall. He's good still. Guyton's still pretty solid. Left guard, Tyler Smith's good. Bobby Flynn's going to be our center. He's looking good. Millard's looking good. Allen is our right tackle. Left end, Deion Young. Right end's going to be Ramon Cooper. Defensive tackle, Osa's still here. Crowley backing him up. Dawson, left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, Meadows and Atkinson. Right outside linebacker, we got McGee and Walt Barwin. Okay. Diggs, Bland, Bates, corners. No free safety, strong safety. Marquise Bell. Kicking is no Aubrey, and punting is nobody because we don't have a punter, so the game's going to have to give us one. So, yeah, obviously, our team's not going to be great. I don't expect us to be great, but watch EA surprise me and somehow we're 6-1 at the midseason point or something like that. But I don't see that happening. And in a shocking fashion, we're somehow 4-3 right now, which I'm kind of surprised about. We're top of the NFC East. I don't think that's going to stay like that. You can see where we are ranked in terms of our rankings. We actually have the 3rd best pass yards, so that's cool to see. Okay. Let's take a look at the stats. Like I said, I'm surprised that this team is actually doing pretty well still. Dak's still having a solid year. 1,086 yards, 17 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 70% complete percentage, 120.3 passer rating. Johnson, 275, 102, and 4 from Prescott. Receiving wise, CeeDee Lamb, 605. That's good. 1 TD only. 475 and 7 from Sims. 350 and 3 from John Willis. Ferguson, 237 and 3. Dips from there. 6 sacks allowed, 4 from Guyton, and Mullard with 2. Other than that, everyone else has done well. 48 tackles from Dawson, 41 from Diggs, Bland and Kramer 36, 32 from Bell. Taylor Demerson is going to be our free safety. He is at 24. Then we got 21 from Barwin and Bates, and it dips from there. You have your sacks, 4 from Dawson, Osa with 3.5, 2 from Crowley, a couple guys with 1.5 sack there from Jamar Bates. A couple guys with 2 interceptions, Dawson, Diggs, and Bland with 1, so just 5 as a team. And you have your kicking, your punting, kick, and punt return. So, I mean, this is it. This is the team. I don't think I can make trades. And, like I said, I'm way over the cap. We can't make trades. There isn't anything we could do other than this. I could theoretically trade CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. But that doesn't really help me. Same thing with Diggs. Like, I could do something like this and free up a ton of money. But who the hell would I get that would be actually worth these guys? You know what I mean? Like, if I look at the Broncos, you're gonna give me Surtain second? That could work. Who else are you gonna give me? You're gonna give me Quinn Miners? You're gonna give me Bo Nix? You're going to give me Joshua Palmer? Actually, that could work. That's not horrible. For the final season, do I do this? CeeDee Lamb, Diggs, 13 second Bo Nix, and Joshua Palmer. Does that make me better? I'm not doing it. No deal. We're rocking with the squad. We're rocking with the squad. We live with the squad. We die with the squad. So let's see if we can make the playoffs. I'd be shocked, but I've been surprised before. All right, well, we didn't make the playoffs. 7-10, and that was how we end the video, pretty much. It's just not making the playoffs. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal or not that big of a surprise. I'm glad we got our Super Bowl in our first season, and the team kind of just went out with grace. So if we were to continue this video or start a few, several months later, and I kept this save file, and I wanted to rebuild the 2029 Cowboys, well, I could do that now. But I'd have to, obviously, start from scratch and get a bunch of picks, because I have no picks. But yeah, you guys can see there the rush, the receiving. I'm not going to read through all of it. The blocking, you guys can see as well right there for sacks allowed. Yeah, we definitely didn't do that great in the second half of the season. Fell off a cliff a little bit, but it's all good. See the tackle leaders. Dawson by far, 112. And you have your sacks, which is pretty cool to see. Your interceptions. A couple guys here with 3, 2 from Bland. A couple guys with 1. Kicking. Aubrey missed 5 field goals. Made of all of his extra points. And you have your punting. And somehow Steve Marks missed 2 games, or maybe he just was signed late in the season. That's probably what it was. Then you have your kick return, and also your punt return. And that's how the video ends, pretty much. So let's head on to the off-season recap. The season recap, show you guys the awards, and then close it. Right, and to end the video and end the season, the Commanders and Colts. The Commanders beat the Colts. Logan Wilson, Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP. Mike McDonald, Coach of the Year, Seahawks. Moan Ross St. Brown, Offensive Player of the Year, Lions. Myles Garrett, Browns, Defensive Player of the Year. Joe Turner, Titans, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Ramon Cooper. Our rookie, not that it matters because the video is over and we won't hear from him again. With that being said, full screen, close it out. Alright guys, well hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos, where there's socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like the content for DJP, hit the bell button to be notified when I upload. And like I said, we got ourselves a Super Bowl at least in the first season. Kind of surprising that we did, and then after that, we got close again. Then we didn't get kind of close, and then we missed the playoffs for 2 seasons. Could have made an argument for making it in the 4th season, and I think we could have if we didn't have injuries. But yeah, this season I knew was kind of going to be a little bit of a wash. Guys just regressing and stuff, and losing out on some talent. But that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. I'm heading on out. Our next team is our final AFC team for wild card, and then we have the divisional, then we have the conference championship, and then the Super Bowl teams. So maybe a double upload. Not sure yet. Take care. Peace.